Hey everyone, just before we jump into the episode, if you're listening to this and struggling to build pipeline through outbound prospecting, go and grab yourself a free access to my new prospecting course. It's got lessons on cold calling. It has the script that my last team used to go from 6 meetings a month to 60 meetings per month. I break the exact script down and I give you one of my AI tools so that you can build your own version of it. I have a lesson on outbound email, how to actually write that very first outbound email, teaching you the key components, and I give you examples of what good looks like. There's lessons in there on how to use video and voice note prospecting to cut through the noise and grab your buyer's attention. And then there's a whole load of other resources in there and lessons and tools. So if you're struggling to build pipeline, go and grab that now. There'll be a link in the video description. Anyway, let's jump into the episode. All right, guys, in this episode, I want to talk to you about, something that's super exciting, blowing my mind. I call it JamesGPT. It's my AI twin. So let me give you the context. So as you probably know, because you're listening, because you work in sales reps, sales teams, they have loads of SaaS apps. They have CRM, sequencing tool, database tools, video tools, digital sales rooms. There's loads of them, okay? The problem is most of those tools don't actually help you book meetings or close deals. And most of the apps that you use are actually really more for your managers to help with reporting and in most cases micromanagement, not actually helping the sales rep do what you do best, which is build pipeline and close deals. So I built something to help close your knowledge gap, but also your execution gap. Now, the problem that I'm seeing in the market is that nobody gets a degree in B2B sales. I don't have a degree in pipeline generation or pipeline management or deal execution. I figured this thing out over 15 years, made loads of mistakes, and I could have accelerated that with knowing what to do. So we all have these massive skill gaps, and we struggle because our managers are so busy they don't actually have the time or capacity or capability in most cases to actually coach us as sellers. So we end up missing quota, maybe not earning great commission, and for some of us, losing our jobs, right? So 12 months ago, I got really nerdy and started geeking out over building custom GPTs. So I called them AI sales assistants. A lot of you use them today. If you go to our website, you can download a few of them, like Rapid Research, where it tells you everything you need to know about a prospect in 30 seconds, or Cold Call Coach, or whatever it might be. And these are just basically fine-tuned, custom-built GPTs that serve a purpose, like business case builder, it'll build you a business case, or battle card builder, it'll build you a battle card, or cold call coach, where you put your transcript in and it'll score and coach your call in 30 seconds, that kind of thing. But that's great. But then I started to wonder, as this business continues to grow, how could I clone myself? Right? I coach probably 20 to 30 sales reps every single week, either in a one-to-one or one-to-many approach. And sometimes they need really quick support, right? Let's say we have a monthly coaching session and you're 2 weeks away from that monthly coaching session. You need to get an answer for a really important deal, or something's not working and you need support now. That's usually a struggle. Or you need a little bit more support. Some sales reps buy extra coaching, so they get 2 coaching sessions with me every month. But that becomes expensive, right? And also, as my business scales, then I'm the bottleneck. So I built JamesGPT, my AI twin, to help everybody, help this business grow, but also help you close your knowledge and execution gap faster, so you can book more meetings and close more deals. Let me talk you through how this thing works, and it's terrifyingly scary how accurate it sounds. It sounds just like me. So I've uploaded context. I've put pen to paper on nearly 1 million, I think it's 1 million now, 1 million words into the brain of JamesGPT. So cold calling, best practices, all the way through to MEDDIC, deal qualification and deal execution best practices. And I've trained it on how to simulate and do certain things. So here's some of the top use cases. One is cold call, discovery, demo, or negotiation role play. So you pick the intensity. So easy is easy to get through gatekeepers, or easy to start a discovery call. Or really intense is really sweaty negotiations with a CFO to really make you fine tune those skills that you need to build or develop on. Okay, so you pick the intensity. You say, hey, I want to cold call the VP of HR. I'm selling a HR software product in the UK. It's a manufacturing business with 2,000 people. I want you to jump into character. Let's role play, and it will do the role play with you. right? Same with like discovery calls or demo. So you pick the intensity and context. I had a 15-minute discovery role play session with it the other night when I was testing it out. Blew my mind, unreal. And then I got feedback and coaching at the end when we came out of the role play, which gave me the confidence to go and do it, live in the wild. So that's one of the use cases. The other one is like deal coaching or deal support. So you can get MEDDIC coaching on any of your opportunities. You just rock up and, phone JamesGPT and say, hey, I need some MEDDIC coaching. I've got a really important deal I need to close in Q4. I think there's some risks, but I just need some coaching to help me close the gaps and make sure I win this deal on time. It will coach you. It'll ask you questions. It'll ask you to be self-aware. It'll help you really isolate where the problem is so you can close those gaps. And then it'll also make recommendations based on best practices that I've put into the knowledge base. And then like the third use case, there's so many, but like the third kind of most popular one is sales enablement. So, hey, I've just got myself a new job as an SDR or an account executive at this cybersecurity company. We sell this. Can you help me build cold call scripts, email templates, discovery questions, pitch decks, you name it? It will guide you through that process. So if you want to test this thing out, you can get a free account just to kind of play around with it. You'll get some credits. And then if you like it, which a lot of people seem to, for a small fee, you can just get unlimited access to JamesGPT. And, for me, I think this is not the future, it's the present, like leveraging AI to help us be more effective as a salesperson so that we can get rid of the busy work, put our best foot forward, and improve the quality of sales execution so we deliver a world-class buying process for our customer and they decide to pick us over anybody else. So yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know. If you're listening to this as a sales leader or a founder and you want to hook your team up, we can do team plans as well. So just maybe drop me a LinkedIn DM or reach out via the website. But yeah, if you're interested, grab a free account and give this one a test drive. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the Hit Your Numbers podcast. All right, thanks for listening to this episode. I've got something else I want to give you before we wrap up here. So we've built the leading skill optimization platform with 400 plus sales lessons, 12 courses from prospecting all the way through to late stage deal negotiation and more, one-to-one sales coaching and AI sales assistance. And I want to give you 7 days free access to the platform. The reason I want to do this is because nobody gets a degree in B2B sales. And after training and coaching hundreds of sales reps and teams in the last 2 years, most haven't mastered critical selling skills. And it's preventing them from being promoted, earning great money, and building a great career in B2B sales. So go to the revenueenabler.com, grab a free trial, and join hundreds of salespeople that are closing their skill gaps and mastering sales. There's a link in the video description. I'm looking forward to getting you set up. Give me a shout with any questions.